The Athena Awards are coming up Thursday evening. Hello and welcome to WJTS in.form. I'm your host, Bill Potter. Joining me in the studio is Kevin Bartley, and also joining me is Tonya Heim, and these are two Rotarians. Kevin, you're the president of the Jasper Rotary Club, correct?
President this year.
Okay, well, the Athena Awards are an event and a special honoring system that is put together by the Rotary Club of Jasper. And first of all, let's start off with, tell us a little bit about the Jasper Rotary Club.
The Jasper Rotary Club is it's going into its 13th year, I think, as far as being established in Jasper. It's an international organization, but it's highly on community service focused here in the Jasper area, and we do a lot of community projects. And we've been increasing our membership over the years, and it's also open to women members. And that's one of the reasons we're promoting the Athena Awards, which is an international award. And we have probably 24, 25 members already in our Rotary Club, and 6 or 8 of them are women.
Okay.
And it's been a nice club to be in, and this is my 3rd year in the club, and I'm president this year. And it's a nice organization.
And Tonya, the Athena Awards, is that a Rotary International program, or is that just something that Jasper
Athena,
Rotary said we're going to tie into?
Yeah, Athena International, actually most communities where Athena Awards are given, it's hosted by the local chamber. Okay. It was started as a way to recognize women leaders in communities and in businesses to help promote women leadership and to recognize those women who had attained success personally, professionally, and in the community. Another thing that they promote is that those women who are winners of the Athena Award also help other women attain success.
Okay, and last year was the first year for the Athena Awards in Du Bois County.
Yes,
and
that's right.
The Jasper Rotary Club put that together. And let's talk about last year's winner, Jane Chappell.
Jane Chappell. Last year we were so fortunate. We had 12 finalists, every one of them incredible women who had accomplished a lot in the community and had done a lot. Jane was retired as executive director of TRICAP, a community agency, a community service agency that has touched many communities in the region and many people. And Jane's quite accomplished, and we were really proud to have her selected.
Now, we're going to get to you to list this year's honorees and nominations, but Kevin, first of all, how does somebody nominate a woman to be an Athena Award recipient?
The way we do it is in the early spring we send out flyers and emails and a press release that says we're running this award. If anybody wants to nominate somebody, go to the website, get the information, fill out the nomination. Then they work with their nominee very closely, and they do a bio on themselves, what they've done in the community, what they do at their workplace, the impact they've had on the community, and just different things that they all put together. And you nominate, and then after we go through all the nominees, then we choose what we call the finalists, which it comes down to. Last year we had 12 finalists, and this year we have 7 finalists. But it's not a long process, but it does take a little bit of time. But I think the people that have been nominated the last 2 years, since it's the 2nd year, I think they're all really excited because somebody in the community has nominated them for their community service, their impact at work, and their professionalism. And I just think it's a great thing to appreciate the women and their leadership in the community.
And probably, yeah, just to be nominated is thrilling enough, I'm sure, for these ladies.
Yes.
Who are the nominees?
The nominees this year, we have a really another group of incredible women, actually. Maureen Brown from Finishing Touches is nominated. She was actually a finalist last year as well. Judy Brown, who is the Executive Director of the Du Bois County Soil and Water Conservation District. Sue Habig is a Human Resources Director at Kimball Electronics Group. Joan Canese, who is from Crisis Connection. She's had quite a reach in the community in her work. Leslie Petrie works at Farm Credit Services in Huntingburg. She's a young lady that's accomplished a lot already. Brenda Sermersheim manages the, I think the Holland branch of German American Bank, but she also is a lending officer and has a pretty broad reach, works with a lot of their agricultural partners in the community. And then finally, Brenda Stallings, the president and founder of Matrix.
And how is it determined which one of these ladies will win? Is there a closed door session?
Oh, well, yeah.
I guess so.
There's a committee that the criteria, you have there's a scoring sheet with it, and each committee member reads all the criteria and everything that they've sent to you, and you've talked to them. And it's like a scoring process, and it was, and Tonya can highlight on this, it was very difficult this year, and just like last year, that they're all very great candidates, and they're all from all around the county, which is a great thing. It's not just a Jasper thing, because Rotary Club is open to membership for anybody in the county. But there's things that they score them on, and it's very, very hard to figure out the winner a lot of times. But it was just like every year, is somebody has to do it. It's not a win or lose type thing. It's a great just to be even asked to be a nominee. So,
and I guess we'll find out Thursday night. Let's talk about the nuts and bolts of the event itself. You know, where, when, are there tickets still available, things like that?
Well, the event will take place this Thursday at the Huntingburg Event Center, a wonderful facility for something like this. We have a cocktail hour that begins at 6 p.m. And then dinner and the program starts at 6:30. We will have a cash bar available during the cocktail hour, and then a very nice dinner planned. Then the program will start right after dinner, and we will make the announcement. The winner will say a few words, and then we'll finish up the program. One thing that we've done last year and this year, because we really wanted, I mean, we're doing this for charity. The money, all the money we raise will go to local charity. And we wanted there to be a connection with the winners. So we have set aside a percentage of the net earnings that will go to the charity of the winner's choice. Last year, Jane designated Mentors of Du Bois County, Mentors for Youth, I think is their new name. It was Big Brothers, Big Sisters. And we have asked each of the finalists to go ahead and tell us what their charity will be. And then the remaining portion of it will go to the Guadalupe Center, which is our signature charity for 3 years. Our club has designated. Also go to Rotary International for their work on polio prevention and clean water and some other things like that.
And I know you had a cutoff for tickets because you had to have meals planned and things, but is it possible somebody could get tickets if they needed to at the last minute? Might be 1 or 2 left?
There's a few tickets left, very limited amount for this coming Thursday, just because you have to have the caterers and the cutoff times and stuff. But they can call me on my cell phone. I have the number. The ad was in the paper last week, and so on and so forth, and on all the radio stations. That it's 630-6828, and if there is some tickets left, we do have some left that you can still arrange it for Thursday night. One thing, the other thing is we do have a guest speaker, which is Sally Schott. And she is founder and president of the SOAR organization, which is an organization that helps professional people get to the next level, so to speak. I think looking very forward to hearing her speak. We heard she is a great motivational type speaker, so she will also be at the presentation.
And this past spring, they just had their first event in the Jasper area.
That's exactly right. The Young Women Lead was actually a project of our first Du Bois County SOAR class.
Okay. Now, we want to point out that the Jasper Rotary Club is service above self, and by making this as a fundraiser and donation, you guys do so much good work. What are some of the things that the Jasper Rotary Club does through the year that donations you make, or you give scholarships? What would that be?
We have this year we partnered with Camp Care, which is put on by the Jasper Park and Recreation. We had gave them a grill as a donation, a brand new grill for their camp during the summer, and a bunch of the Rotary members have served hamburgers and grilled hot dogs and stuff. And we bought all the Care kids t-shirts, and it was a very humbling experience. we were there, and when we were all getting ready to leave and stuff, they were giving you high fives and big hugs, and just to see their smiles on their face was pretty neat. It was a great experience just for doing something like that. And then we do some other things in the community.
We funded the new urns on the Patoka River Bridge because the old ones had deteriorated, and they wanted to replace those. So a year ago, that was one of the projects that we did. That was about a $3,000 project to replace those urns, and we replaced them with something substantial that'll be there for many years to come. We
run the Auto Loft for the Strausenfest every year, which is always a great event, and get a lot of feedback that everybody usually has fun in that.
That's a fun event. Our leadership luncheons that we do throughout the year, we've had some great speakers, and we're getting ready and planning the next one. We've got some really good possibilities lined up that I think we're going to have some good leadership luncheons this year as well.
We always have the IU Economic Forecast Luncheon in the springtime of year, which is always a very good attended program also.
We have great turnout for that.
Well, before we wrap things up, let's mention your sponsors for the Athena Awards, because I know that sponsorship is important for everything, and if you'd like to do that.
We would like to thank all our sponsors. We have quite a few this year again, which is great. Appreciate the sponsorship, and if you can patronize the sponsors, that's always a good thing also. We got 3 platinum sponsors this year, German American Bank, Kimball International, and Memorial Hospital. And then we have quite a few premium sponsors which sponsor and help pay for things, so on and so forth. So we have BR and Associates, the Jane B. Chapel family, DuBois County Broadcasting, DuBois County Democratic Party, Farm Credit Mid-America, the Nancy Hobbick family, Indiana Furniture, Jasper Engines and Transmission, Jasper Group, Master Brand Cabinets, Matrix Integration, Old National Bank, SOAR, Springs Valley Bank and Trust, the Jonathan Stallings family, Vincennes University Jasper Campus, WITZ and WQKZ, and the Woman of Matrix Integration.
All right,
so we have a long list of sponsors.
Thanks to the sponsors, and thanks to the Jasper Rotary Club for doing such great work in DuBois County. And thanks to both of our guests. We have had as our guests Tonya Heim and Kevin Bartley with the Jasper Rotary Club. I'm Bill Potter, thanking you for watching WJTS in.form. We are local people watching local people.